Hello, it's Justin Woodall, your trusted Athens real estate advisor, and today I want to talk a little bit about appraisals and what's going on with appraisals. If you saw our video from a couple weeks ago, we kind of gave you a snapshot of what the market's looking like from a supply and demand situation. And if you remember the situation we're in right now, we've got a high demand for homes and a low supply of homes. So for basic economics, what that means is prices rise. So how is that affecting appraisals for sellers that we're working with? Well, it's not great. We're running into more instances this year than we have in a long time where we get a home under contract and the buyer's getting financing, so the bank sends the appraiser out. The appraiser comes out and says, well, this home is not, I can't appraise this home at the value that it's under contract for. So that poses a problem. So why are we seeing this? Well, appraisers look backwards. They look back in time. They look at the sales over the last 6 months, last 3 months. They try to stay in the same neighborhood or at least in the same general vicinity of the home that has sold. And they pull other similar sized homes, similar age homes, and they make adjustments. If one's a little bigger, they'll make an adjustment. If it's a little smaller, they adjust the other way. If it's newer or older or more updated, and they make those adjustments and they come out with their opinion of value. And that's all it is. It's that person's opinion of value. In my opinion, the value of that home is what a buyer's willing to pay for it and what a seller's willing to sell it for. That is the true market value, but the banks have to protect themselves so they get the appraisal. So because of the market we're in, we're seeing appraisals come in lower than the purchase price in a lot of instances. And when I'm meeting with sellers these days, I'm even encouraging them. We're looking at past sales, we're looking at what's on the market, we're looking at that absorption rate that we talked about last week with that supply and demand, and I'm actually encouraging sellers in a lot of situations, especially in the average and median price ranges, to list a little higher than what their neighbor sold for, even if their home isn't quite as nice, just because prices are rising. And because we're in that market, we're able to plan and be ahead of the market a little bit and price a little higher. And we're a lot of times, most of the time, we're getting those higher prices because buyers are having a hard time finding what they're looking for. But the problem comes in when the house doesn't appraise. So how do we come to that solution? I think I've talked about this in a previous video. If that happens, if you're in a situation you're selling your home and it appraises low, you got a couple of options. You can reduce the price down to the appraised value, or the buyer can pay that difference in cash, or you meet somewhere in the middle. And some buyers are willing to pay extra, some are not. And sometimes the appraisers can kill the deal by the home coming in below the contract price. Which brings me to another point. If you're trying to sell your home and you get a cash offer and it's really good, cash, most of the time when somebody's paying cash, they don't spend the extra money on an appraisal. So you don't have that to worry about. So anytime you're getting offers, especially when in a multiple offer situation, we're always reviewing not only the price, but also the terms and the other conditions surrounding that contract. So that's just a little tip for you regarding appraisals. So again, if there's anything we can do for you, a friend, family member, or coworker, please let us know.